Your mother in heaven has sent me to tell you something important, something that will change your life once and for all. Pay attention, because this is the last warning before everything begins to move in your favor. What's coming isn't small, it's big, and it will fill your heart with joy. If I were you, I'd stay until the end, because what will be released through these words will bring real change to your life. After this message, something powerful from your mother, who protects you, will touch your heart and completely transform your situation. Your mother says it's time to break free from that dependence that has kept you tied down. She herself is signing your freedom with God's blessing. There's something that's been blocked for a while, but now your mother is moving the pieces in your favor. What you're going to receive won't come through someone else's help. It will be yours by right, because of your effort, and because of what you've sown. I see a drastic change in your life, a movement so strong that many people won't recognize you in the coming days. And listen closely. I'm not talking about months. I'm talking about days. Your mother is in a hurry. She knows she is surrounded by envy and very bad people. She is accelerating the process. Mark this date, because very soon you'll see with your own eyes what she has prepared for you. Today, the humiliation ends, the witchcraft ends, the scarcity ends. Your mother is going to place you in the position you deserve, without needing to depend on anyone. What is yours is already signed, decreed, and sealed in heaven. And when it reaches your hands, you will know that these words were for you. Your mother in heaven didn't sit idly by. She saw all the danger, every betrayal, every word spoken in the dark meant to harm you. 2 women have been sending energy against you, full of envy and resentment. One of them has become obsessed with your life, with what you have, with what you represent. She can't stand to see you move forward, and every time you take a step, she tries to make you stumble. The other, more dangerous still, has tried to interfere in your love life, sowing doubt, bringing confusion, trying to make you feel alone and unworthy of love. They've spoken badly of you behind your back. They've used manipulation, lies, and envy as weapons. But what they don't know is that your mother is one step ahead. She has decreed your freedom, and when a mother in heaven speaks, the entire universe aligns to fulfill her word. Right now, as you hear this, their plans are collapsing like sandcastles in a storm. The energy they sent to block, confuse, and trap you is now turning back on them, multiplied. What they sowed in darkness, they will reap in tears. They cannot touch what is protected by divine light, and your mother has placed a circle of angels around you. Listen carefully. This isn't for the distant future. This is now. Their own actions will bury them. You'll see them being unmasked, and people around them will begin to see their true faces. When the time comes and they fall into their own traps, you'll understand that divine justice never fails. Your mother has spoken. She has placed her blessing upon you, and no one can stand against that. What was stolen from you, what was denied, what they tried to take, will return to you in even greater abundance. No more blockages, no more tears for people who don't deserve your energy. Today, your mother frees you, blesses you, and raises you above all wickedness. What's coming for you is so great that those who wished for your fall will have no choice but to watch from afar as you shine. Judgment has come for these 2 witches with evil hearts, and there's nothing they can do to stop it. You can't. Fight against divine will. Mark this date, because this will be remembered as the day everything changed for you. God's justice is never late, and right now, it is working in your favor. Your mother has seen it all, and that's why she has decided to act. The suffering ends. The lack is broken. Evil is reversed. Your path is now clear, and no one will be able to stop you from taking what rightfully belongs to you. Get ready. Your victory is already here. Your first enemy has been closer than you imagined. disguised as friendship, trust, and support. She doesn't want to see you happy. Even though she smiles at your face, her heart burns with dark envy and resentment. She can't stand your light, because deep down, she knows she'll never be able to dim it. She's tried everything to stop you, to confuse you, to make you doubt your path. But what she doesn't understand is that your destiny has already been written by forces she cannot control. She's spoken behind your back, spread lies, manipulated others against you. And the worst part? Some of those people you once considered friends believed her. People who once swore loyalty now sit at the table with those who want to see you fall. But hear me well. The time of the fakes is over. Everything they've said, everything they've done in the shadows will be exposed. In the brightest light, betrayal doesn't stay hidden for long, and those who now enjoy gossiping about you will soon face their own misery. They've raised false accusations against you, fabricated stories designed to stain your name, all because it pains them to see you keep moving forward. They watch you with eyes full of resentment, envy, and a bitterness that robs them of peace. They can't understand how, after everything they've done, you're still standing. But none of it will stand. None of it will prevail, because your mother in heaven is watching, and she's already moved on your behalf. The divine is at work. Justice is unfolding. And you, beloved one, are about to rise higher than ever before. But what they don't know is this: when God places his hand upon someone, no attack can prosper. Every bad word spoken about you, every lie they spread, will become a weight they themselves won't be able to bear. And you will see it with your own eyes. People who once surrounded you will start to fall. Their masks will shatter, and everything they tried to do against you will turn back on them. The time for truth has come, and there is no escape. You will keep moving forward, keep shining, keep achieving what they never could. Because your heart is clean. Because you don't need to play dirty to win. And that is the greatest difference between you and them. While they lose their peace, tormented by their own poison, you will receive every blessing that belongs to you. Your mother in heaven has declared that it is time for everything stolen from you to be returned, multiplied. What was built with malice will not stand. They are trembling, and soon you will see how one by one they leave your path. Not because you push them away, but because they won't be able to endure the greatness you're about to manifest. No, more tears for people who were never worth it. No more doubts about who is with you and who isn't. Now it will be clear. The fake ones will fall. The envious will drown in their own bitterness. And you alone, will rise. Because what's coming for you is too big to be stopped by the misery of others. Your mother in heaven is watching everything, and she will not allow you to remain trapped in the web of evil that woman has woven around you. She has tried to block you. She has spread rumors against you, spoken behind your back, and done the unthinkable to see you fall. But what she doesn't know is this. Today, her plan falls apart. Your mother has taken action. She has stood firm before the throne of God and asked for justice, and justice has been granted. That woman who tried to destroy you, who poisoned others against you with lies, who did the unimaginable to dim your light. Today, she will receive her due. She thought she would always get away with it. She thought her envy would never have consequences. But the universe has spoken, and what's coming her way will be so heavy. She will understand. No one touches a daughter protected by heaven without facing punishment. You will witness it all. Everything she wished upon you will return to her, multiplied. The traps she set, the obstacles she placed, the bad intentions hidden behind a fake smile, all of it will come back to her. And the most amazing part is, you won't have to lift a finger, because God and your mother are doing it all for you. Today, the ties that bound you to your enemy are broken. Her mask falls. Her privileges end. Because God has declared that her time of hurting you is over. And listen carefully. What once seemed impossible will become reality in a matter of days. That woman has played with fire, and now she is about to be burned by the very flames she created. Everything will come to light. Her lies, her wickedness, her hate disguised as concern. And when the truth is revealed, no one will be able to defend her. Many who once believed her, supported her in her dirty games, they will turn away because they'll see her true face. You, on the other hand, will rise stronger than ever. God and your mother are placing you in a high position where no one will be able to touch or harm you. Everything you suffered, everything they stole from you, everything they denied you, now returns to you in abundance. And when it all happens, when you witness with your own eyes the fall of that person, you will understand that your mother never left you. She was always there, fighting for you, protecting you, making sure nothing and no one could stop the purpose God has for your life. Today, all the pain ends, all the injustice, all the envy surrounding you. Today marks the beginning of your journey into freedom, walking tall with your head held high. What's coming for you is so powerful that even those who hope to see you fail will have no choice but to acknowledge you were chosen to shine. They've turned to witchcraft, love spells, and dark forces, trying to drive a wedge between you and your special someone, clouding their mind so they would turn away. But listen closely. This is where your mother steps in. She will never allow those dirty hands to touch your destiny. That bitter woman, full of hatred and resentment, doesn't just want your special person. She wants to be you. She wants to steal your essence, your light, your life. She imitates you, watches you in silence, tries to dress like you, talk like you, act like you. But all she manages to do is sink deeper into her own misery. Because what is authentic cannot be copied, and what is true cannot be stolen. And your mother knows it. That's why right now, she is cutting at the root every curse, every spell, every trap. Listen carefully. In the coming days, something will happen. The woman who tried to separate you with witchcraft will be struck by fate. Everything she wished upon you will come back to her multiplied. She will panic when she sees her work failed. That instead of pushing you away, it made you stronger. That instead of sinking you, it lifted you up. And she will lose her mind. Prepare yourself, because envy cannot stand defeat. They will come with gossip, with attacks disguised as concern. They will try to provoke you, but don't fall into their trap. Your mother is telling you to keep your head held high. Do not stoop to their level, because what's coming your way is greater than you ever imagined. And when it arrives, when you see how divine justice works in your favor, you'll understand that all of this had a purpose. Today, your mother is placing a shield over you, a barrier that no witchcraft, no evil, no envious person can penetrate. The fear is over. The manipulation is over. The injustice is over. The universe has already signed your victory. And when you see those women fall into their own trap, when you notice how everything they wished upon you is returning to them with force, you will know. This message was for you. These two women hate you with all their being. They keep you on an altar of envy, consumed day by day. They can't stand your peace, your energy, your essence, or your success. You can't understand how someone can do harm without reason, but they do, and they do it with all the hatred in their hearts. The universe knows. Your mother knows. And that's why I'm warning you. It's time to clear your path. It's time to release everything that weighs you down and pulls you back. Because the gift the universe has for you is not small, it's immense. And you've asked for it with such faith that now it's about to arrive. But first, that darkness cast upon you must be removed. That woman who cannot stand your growth tried to dim your light so things would go badly for you, so you wouldn't move forward, so you'd be stuck in a cycle of suffering and despair. She knows what's coming for you is so big it terrifies her. But what's coming for you can't be stopped, not by her, not by anyone. And even if you think you're alone, you're not. Your mother, protecting you from the heavens, is watching everything that's happening. She's fighting for you. And what's about to happen is greater than you can imagine. What you didn't know is that these two women have been playing dirty. But they didn't count on the power your mother has over your life. Sometimes people believe they can block what's destined for you, but the universe never fails. And right now, the power of heaven is at work in your life. So don't be afraid, because what's coming will be so great that when you see it with your own eyes, you'll realize you were never alone. All those trials, those hard moments, they were just preparing your soul for what's coming. This victory is yours, and you'll be amazed at how quickly everything will change. The doors that were closed will open without effort. The problems that seemed impossible will vanish like magic, because your mother has already declared it, and heaven is on your side. It's time for all the evil to end. So get ready, because soon, everything will start moving in your favor. Your spirit fought against this darkness. Everything that woman cooked up for you, she is now consuming herself. Karma has arrived, and believe me, there's no turning back. The person who tried to destroy you, who fed off your pain, is now watching as the universe embraces her, but not in the way she expected. Every bit of malice, every dark intention, every poisonous word they threw your way is now exploding in their faces. They're watching now as everything they wished upon you begins to turn against them, because no one can take away what is truly meant for you. Let me be clear. That person wants your light to go out. They see your strength. They see you shine. They cannot stand the natural energy you radiate. So effortlessly, so powerfully. I won't beat around the bush. Their goal is to dim your light, to snuff out the very force that makes you who you are. But what they fail to understand is this: you are not of this world. Your soul is greater than their intentions, stronger than their lies. Everything they did with malice is coming back to them multiplied. They thought they could break you, that they'd see you alone and sad. But they had no idea who they were dealing with. They underestimated you. They thought they could blow out your fire with a breath. And now they're watching their own darkness consume them. They wanted to see you weak, lost in a corner where no one could find you. But they didn't even realize that the universe had already declared your victory. They're watching everything around them fall apart as their lies return in the form of karma, because no malicious act goes unnoticed. You, who once thought they were winning, who once believed you couldn't go on. Now see that time, the universe, and your mother from heaven have protected you and shown you that the power was within you all along. Now, that person is suffering the consequences of having messed with you, of wishing you harm. And the worst part is, they know it. They're starting to feel like something is missing, something they'll never get back. Peace. That calm and inner clarity that only you possess. They don't know how to escape the spiral they created, and all that's left for you to do is watch them destroy themselves, while you keep rising higher and higher. And this is only the beginning. But I assure you the next chapter is going to be so incredible. Even you won't believe it. What was blocking you is dissolving before your eyes. Get ready to witness peace return to your life, abundance knocking at your door, because this is your time. That person's family, those people who claim to love you, they went so far as to do things at a gravesite. Yes, as cruel as it sounds. Doing everything in their power to see you fall. But what they didn't know is that there are far greater forces than them. Forces that protect those with a pure heart. And let me tell you something you may not know. Archangel Michael descended and saw everything they were plotting. He saw it all. And not only that, but with his sword of light, he cut through every single plan they had. Those enemies, the ones who won't leave you alone, who hate you with a deep bitterness they can't even explain, will have to face the full weight of the universe. You may not see it now, but karma is closing in. It's near, and it's coming faster than they think. Those people, the ones who always spoke ill of you, who believed you didn't deserve your blessings, have no idea what's coming for them. They say you don't deserve anything you have, that everything you've achieved is a lie, that you should fall, that you can't hold on to what you've earned. But you know the truth. It doesn't depend on what they think. The last word, the only one that matters, is God's. And what God has given you, no one can take away. They can try everything. Curse you, slander you, plot against you. But what God has declared for you cannot be changed. Not with magic, not with evil, not with envy. So don't fear the shadows around you. Your light goes far beyond anything those people can comprehend. You keep moving forward because what's in your hands is a divine gift, one that will not be taken from you. And when you least expect it, those same people who wished you harm will see you thrive. And they'll realize that divine justice is real. Say it out loud. What God gave me, no one can take away. And one more thing. Your partner's family is not what it seems. Don't be fooled by appearances. They are not kind, and they are far from righteous. That older woman, the one who looks at you with a fake smile, she is the one who most wants to see you fall. You don't know everything she's plotting against you. But believe me, she's working day and night to bring you down. She doesn't want you to advance or be happy. She's been harming you with black magic, with dark spells, and the worst part is, she does it in secret, while smiling in your face and pretending to be your friend. She and her family are the reason for many of your struggles. Those hard times that came out of nowhere, those bad energies you couldn't explain. It wasn't coincidence. These people who pretend to be religious, who claim to be close to God, they are the first to betray and attack, because their hearts are filled with hate, resentment, and envy. They hide behind a mask of spirituality, but their souls are corrupted by evil. While you fight for your peace and well-being, they are hidden in the shadows, conspiring for everything to go wrong for you, because they can't stand to see you shine. And that older woman who looks at you as if she cares for you, she is the one orchestrating this entire attack. She, with her false kindness and fake faith, is the one who has wished you the most harm. Every time something in your life starts to go well, she's there, working to tear it all down, to make sure nothing works out for you. But enough. It ends now. This war is not yours, but you are going to win it. You don't yet realize the power you have inside. And today, in this very moment, the energies begin to shift. You are no longer alone. Your mother, from heaven, covers you with her protection and will make sure everything they've done returns to them. What they didn't know is that everything they did in secret will be exposed, and none of their evil will remain. The light you've always searched for is going to shine brighter than ever. And those people, that false family, will see everything they did come back to them multiplied. Meanwhile, you will move forward, stronger and happier than ever. They never thought you could get this far. But now you know, the best is yet to come. Prepare yourself, because change is already in motion, and in just a few days, you'll see with your own eyes what this message has declared for you. What's coming into your life is powerful, and no one will be able to stop it. Not them, not their spells, not their black magic. That is over. Your mother in heaven has seen every move this woman made, every attempt to destroy what was yours. every lie she planted just to drive you away from the one you loved most. And now, in this very moment, her entire plan is crumbling. She thought she could control everything, that her manipulation could break the connection you had with your special person. And for a while, she succeeded. But what she didn't know is that what is joined by God, no human, no witchcraft, no envy, can separate. This woman spent money, made dirty deals, used deception, all to see you alone, to make you feel unsupported, to make you believe you weren't enough. But today, everything she hid begins to come to light. And what will hurt her most is knowing that her efforts were not only in vain, but now everything she did against you is returning to her, multiplied. Because God and your mother have declared a spiritual judgment upon her, and no one escapes divine justice. You will see with your own eyes how that special person who was taken from you begins to wake up, begins to feel a weight on their soul, a strange sensation, as if suddenly realizing all the time lost, all the lies they believed, all the interference from someone envious and filled with malice. This woman did the impossible to separate you, but she can't fight against what is written in heaven, and now judgment has begun. The roads she closed to you are now closing on her. The doors she tried to block in your life are now blocked for her. The tears you shed are now hers, because no one can play with another's destiny without paying a price. Your mother in heaven has moved every piece in your favor. What was taken from you returns with greater force. And hear this closely. Very soon, you will receive a clear sign, something that will confirm to you that everything I'm telling you is real. That special person who was taken from your life will feel such a strong restlessness that they won't be able to ignore it. Something will push them to seek answers, to look back, to remember what you lived together, to ask themselves why things ended the way they did. And then the truth will explode like a bomb. This woman who harmed you so much will no longer be able to hold up her lies, because God is revealing everything. The judgment is already written, and nothing and no one can stop it. What is yours is returning, and what that woman wished for you, she now lives herself. And when all of this happens, you'll understand that your mother never stopped fighting for you, that every tear you shed was gathered in heaven, and that victory was always reserved for you. What they don't know is that what is blessed cannot be destroyed. They have tried to take your special person from you. They've sent dark energies to plant doubt, conflict, and distance. They've worked in the shadows, thinking their evil would go unnoticed. But your mother in heaven saw everything. Nothing escapes her. And that's why she has decided to act. A third person, with a heart rotten by envy, has risen against your relationship, looking for ways to separate what God united. She used deception, manipulation, even spiritual rituals to weaken the bond you have with your special person. But what she didn't know is that every attempt she made only strengthened your destiny. Because real love cannot be broken by witchcraft or bad intentions. On the contrary, everything they've done against you will return to them with a force they won't be able to bear. And it's not just one person. There's an envious couple who cannot stand what you have. They envy your position, your status, your blessings. They may smile to your face, but inside they writhe with rage because they know they can't reach you. They've tried to stain your name, discredit you, and turn others against you. But their hatred holds no power over you. They cannot touch what is protected by the divine. What you built with effort, love, and dedication cannot be torn down by the envy of those who lack the ability to achieve the same. Your mother in heaven has already moved her hands and spoken in your favor. She will not allow anyone to steal what is rightfully yours, neither in love nor in life. What they've attempted will crumble like sand slipping through their fingers. Soon, you'll witness how those who once believed themselves untouchable will begin to face the consequences of their own evil. Their masks won't hold much longer. What was done in the shadows will be brought into the light. And when that moment comes, when the truth is exposed, you won't have to lift a single finger. Divine justice will handle it all. Those who tried to separate you from your special person will realize their efforts were in vain, because what is meant to be together will stay together. That envious couple and all those who conspired will be consumed by their own emptiness. Envy only destroys the one who carries it, and they've carried so much hate in their hearts that now it will turn against them. You, on the other hand, keep moving forward. Do not fear. Do not doubt. Everything that belongs to you will be returned to you. And those who tried to steal your happiness will only be able to watch from a distance as you rise. What's coming is greater than you ever imagined. And no one, absolutely no one, can stop it. This is the moment your mother in heaven has been waiting for. She tells me that you've been denied so many things, made to question your own worth, placed obstacles where there should have been open roads. But that ends today. In this very moment, the universe aligns in your favor, and your mother gives you a unique opportunity. You may now make one powerful wish, the biggest one of all. And this month, it will come true. It's not a maybe. It's not a chance. It's a decree, a promise, something already written in the book of your destiny. But listen closely. There's one thing you must do. Claim it with certainty. Accept it with faith. Because no one can receive what they don't believe belongs to them. And this blessing has your name on it. There is no power on earth or in heaven that can take it from you. Can you feel it? Feel how the energy shifts, how the air feels lighter, as if a heavy weight has been lifted from your shoulders. That's your mother, clearing your path, removing every stone, untying every knot others tried to place in your way. She's returning to your enemies what they themselves planted. Now the only question is, what will you ask for? Because this is the opportunity of your life. Do you want that love that once seemed impossible? Do you want the stability that was always denied to you? Do you want justice for everything you endured in silence? Then ask for it. Ask without fear, but ask with conviction. Because what leaves your mouth in this moment will be heard. And there's no turning back. There are people who have tried to dim your light, who've done everything possible to see you fall. They've spoken against you, worked in the dark, tried to make you doubt yourself. But none of it has worked, and none of it will, because you have someone watching over you day and night, someone who, from heaven, is interceding to make sure that what is yours does not end up in the wrong hands. This is the sign you've been waiting for. You don't need to keep waiting. You don't need to delay your happiness out of fear of what others might say or do. Your mother tells me that everything taken from you, everything you lost unjustly, will be returned tenfold. What once made you cry, you will now celebrate. What once hurt you will become your greatest strength. What once stood as an obstacle will now become the staircase that takes you higher. Mark this date, because the miracle is already on its way. And when it comes to life, when you feel deep in your soul that these words were meant for you, you'll know your mother never stopped protecting you. So now, listen carefully. This is the end of a cycle, and the beginning of your new story. No more chains, no more blockages, no more delays. Everything that was stuck begins to move. What seemed lost returns multiplied. And here's the most important part. When you receive this blessing, when you see with your own eyes that your wish has come true, do not doubt for even a second that it was your mother who made it possible. She has fought in heaven for you. She has moved pieces you never imagined. And now she hands you what is yours. There is no force in this world that can take from you what has already been decreed. So, take a deep breath, lift your head, and declare with conviction, I accept all the good that the universe and my mother in heaven have for me. And get ready, because at any moment, without warning, the blessing you've been waiting for will arrive in your hands.